In this video, I'm going to show you some of the ways in which we feed these free-range pigs. Now, this area, in the eastern region of Ghana, they grow a lot of pineapples, and so the pigs also have a share in eating pineapples. I often get them delivered in heaps by the local farmers. I buy them, well, almost free. I just pay for the fuel and they deliver them to me. I feed them to these pigs and they seem to enjoy it. In fact, it makes an even difference to the pork. The meat becomes more tenderized and very juicy. As you can see, when we give them their normal cereal meal, they tend to love these pineapples. Well, maybe because of the sweetness, but they eat everything. They eat everything. But I tell you, they eat the vegetables first. They eat all the greens first before they attempt to eat the cereal. So this morning, it's about before 7 o'clock in the morning. I started giving them some of these pineapples around 6:30 this morning, and they're not doing badly. There are some of right inside the palm plantation. They are having their juicy time as well. It's often said sweet after meals, but these guys, I think they prefer sweet before meals. Now I'm going to take a walk down to some of the ones inside and see if we can have a good shot of them at them. See, most of these sows are pregnant. This side of the range, we only keep sows here, and we'll have to have them deliver naturally in the range. We have farrowing crates here in the main house where we house them. That's the one over there. But unfortunately, what we've realized is that we tend to lose a lot of piglets when they are born. And then we tried a few here, based on some of the experiences that I found on YouTube, raising free-range pork. But I think that ever since we brought them here, they are doing well. They are fledgling, and we hardly lose any piglets. There are those, if they are not too well, we kind of take them inside and nurse them. But for here, we can get about 90% of all piglets. And what we've come up also with is this bit here. A fence within the range. We tend to keep the piglets here and kind of monitor them and make sure that they get their water, they are well fed, and also out of the disturbance of the big pigs, because sometimes they do compete for food and water, and unless the big ones are really full, because there are about 50 sows here, they are never full. And the young ones tend not to have their turn at a good time. So what I've actually done is to make up this cage within this range where I have water, and I also have these, and they tend to enjoy it here. Often they will escape, but I kind of bring them back. You can see there's some few piglets running around, but they'll soon come back. Because when they go out there, they realize that they don't get the food that they really need, and so they come up here. So this is it, and they've had their share of the pineapples. This morning they were the first to have some. So as long as we keep having them, we just keep giving it to them. And in fact, they like their food as well. But as you see, we have a sack of cereal meal to be given to them. But they're more interested in eating the pineapples. And when that happens, in fact, we don't give them much of the cereal, because they won't eat, because they are belly full already. But what we also do is that during mid-afternoon, when they've finished all the pineapples that has been given to them, we tend to give them the cereal, so that they will have proper meal. And then towards the evening, maybe from 5:30, 6, after they've had supper, they have a bit more of the pineapple. So this is the season for pineapples, and we are not short of them. And we get them, and then we feed them. They are happy to do that. There are also a few of them running around. They're all inside there. Let me see if I can show you some more. I don't want to call out to them, because if I do, they will think that there is some food hanging around for them to eat, but it's only pineapple. So there's a lot of bush around here. Yeah, here we are. Some of them resting. Some chewing on some of these palm trees. They love it. I don't know what they get in it, but they really, really love it. This Berkshire is actually pregnant. I'm sure those ones here don't know what is happening at the front there, where a lot of pineapples are being served. But I'm sure they'll have their shares. We have so much pineapple, heaps upon heaps. We have at the moment about 7 tons, I would say, of pineapples to be eaten within 3 days. Otherwise, they go bad. This little one just been born yesterday. We don't know what happened there, but I think the mother ate quite a number of them when they were born. So only 3 of them survived. This one, seriously pregnant. And you can see these ones trying to get a meal out of their mom. So let's go and find some more pigs. Here are some more pigs. They love it here, because we are still in the dry season. The last month we've had only one rainfall, and so when they kind of dig the soil up, it's a bit cooling, and they like to bask in it, and also chew on the roots of some of the plants. So here are them. I don't know why they like to do that at the edge of the fence. So they what they do is that they cannot cut off the electricity, if you like, of the fence by digging soil on it, and when that happens, we kind of lose power. So what we tend to do is to come back and clear it off as often as they do this. And see that the wire is buried in the sun, and when that happens, we have problem with the power supply. So if I lift this up here, at least I have this. See if I can bring this one out. Okay, so I just leave them to enjoy. We'll make sure that I bring some pineapples for these ones around here. Okay, see you later.